This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. COVID-19 hospitalizations keep trending downward, but as Arizona comes off its second coronavirus surge, the big wild card: will emerging variants of the virus cause another uptick? This week, doctors and data experts telling us the race is on to get enough people vaccinated before the more contagious UK coronavirus variant grabs hold and potentially leads to another surge. Today, a doctor at Valleywise telling us they will handle whatever comes their way, as they are now used to the unpredictability of the pandemic.
Am I worried about it? Not as worried as I was before we had the vaccine. I'm optimistic that we'll beat this. This is kind of like a small curveball, and we've already faced like the big snowball.
A few cases of the UK coronavirus variant have already been confirmed in Arizona. Hospitals on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic, but another industry has also been deeply impacted: education. Returning students, educators, and staff has been a divisive, very personal topic from the local to the national level. Today, the CDC releasing its long-awaited roadmap for reopening schools. The agency says there is strong evidence in-person schooling can be done safely, adding to do so, and regardless of the community metrics, mitigation strategies should be layered for safety, highlighting 5 key mitigation strategies, including universal mask wearing, social distancing, hand washing, cleaning and maintaining facilities, and contact tracing. The CDC also recommends teachers receive high priority for vaccination and schools continue COVID-19 testing requirements. It is important to note the CDC cannot force schools to reopen, and they're not calling for any mandates. In our race to vaccinate, here's a look at the latest numbers in Arizona. It includes how many vaccines have been administered statewide, along with how many people have received their first shot and how many people have been fully vaccinated. Those numbers expected to go up drastically as more COVID vaccine shots become available for everybody by summer. At least that is the hope, according to state health officials. At this point, about 10% of the state has received at least one dose of the coronavirus vaccine. Dr. Kara Christ expects that number to triple in just 8 weeks based on current supply projections. State and county data released this week shows who exactly needs more access to the vaccine, and that is minority communities. Dr. Christ says the plan is to put more focus in those areas, both with targeted education and outreach, and with the help of a third vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson single-dose shot.
That will be great, and it will be a wonderful resource for us to get into those hard-to-reach and vulnerable communities if we only need to vaccinate them one time.
That vaccine is expected to get final authorization for use by the end of the month. Doses of it could get to our state as early as the first week of March. A warning for those of you planning to head up north this weekend. ADOT is asking you not to pull over on the shoulder of the highway to play in the snow. Those areas are for emergencies only, and parking and playing there is hazardous. You can find a list of designated snow play areas at flagstaffarizona.org. Happening this weekend, the annual hoop dance contest at the Herb Museum. Like so many events, it's going virtual this year due to the pandemic. Participants tell us, despite going virtual, this event is really bringing the community together during the pandemic, spreading joy in what has been a year filled with challenges. You can watch tomorrow at 11 on the Herb Museum's YouTube channel. If you're looking for something cool to check out, Sanderson Ford has a replica of the USS Arizona on display. The ship, manufactured in 1967 for use in the movie Tora, Tora, Tora. It's on display from now through Monday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Veteran volunteers will be there to answer questions and share some stories.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, and we've got another storm coming in this weekend. So let's take a look at what to expect. This is going to start to move in Saturday afternoon across northern Arizona, and then Saturday night into early Sunday morning here in the valley. We could see up to 1/10 of an inch of rain in some valley locations, so it's not looking very wet for us, but we may see a few inches of snow up north, 2 to 5 inches in the forecast above 6,000 feet in elevation, and we're going to crank up those gusty winds too. Gusts to 30 miles per hour here and 45 miles per hour up north. Winter weather advisories have been posted along the rim and for parts of northern and northeastern Arizona for Saturday and early Sunday, and then the storm will clear out. So there's the next 7 days here for you. Temperatures will be taking a dive as well for the valley, down into the upper 60s by Sunday and Monday, and then another chance for wind, rain, and snow with the next storm system on Tuesday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.